So imagine this, right? You've just met somebody in a new relationship, and every word you spoke, they remembered. Every wound you'd carried, they understood. You thought, finally, it's somebody who gets me. But here's one thing you didn't know. They weren't learning you to love you. They were learning you to control you. But remember, it was always their mirror that was broken, not yours. Welcome to Shattered Mirrors. I'm Aaron. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a therapist, I'm just somebody who's lived through the experience of narcissistic abuse. I'm just a survivor who took some notes. And today we need to talk about the most dangerous phase of any narcissistic relationship. The beginning. The part that felt like magic. The part you still miss, even now, after everything that they've done to you. We're talking about love bombing. So what actually is love bombing? It's an overwhelming display of affection, attention, and apparent devotion. And I'm not talking about somebody who's just keen. I'm not talking about butterflies and excitement. I'm talking about something that feels almost supernatural. Like this person's just stepped out of a Hollywood film and now they're your entire world. They remember every little detail about you. So from your childhood pet's name, your favourite song when you were 15, the coffee order that you mentioned to them just once in passing. They tell you they've never felt this way before. They talk about your future, well, that's already been written. Marriage, kids, growing old together, you name it. And what, you've known them 1, 2, maybe 3 weeks? And here's the thing I need you to understand. This isn't love. I know it feels like love, but it's not. Love doesn't move at 100 miles an hour. Love doesn't demand your entire soul before they even know your middle name. They weren't falling for you. They were hunting you, and everything they did, every grand gesture, every tearful confession about how you've changed my life, it was all to do one thing: get you hooked. Because that's what love bombing is. It's that free sample, that very first hit. It's a performance so convincing that you're gonna spend the next weeks, months, even years chasing it, trying to get back those early days, wondering what you did wrong to make them change. So let's get specific, let's drill down into some of those details, because I know some of you out there are thinking, what if they really do like me? What if it's just me being paranoid? So let me give you some tips. Some things that should have been red flags, but just felt like romance at the time. Tip number 1, they told you they loved you in the first few weeks. Not, I think I'm falling for you. Not, I think this could go somewhere. It'll be full-on declarations of love. I've never felt this way before about anyone. You're my soulmate. And when you hesitated and said to them, it feels too fast, they made you feel like you were the problem, like you were too damaged to accept something real. I know it's only been 2 weeks. I've never been so sure of anything though. You're the one. Please don't just push me away because you're scared. I'm not like the others. Sound familiar? They wanted all your time and they framed it as devotion. I hate being apart from you. But what it really meant was isolation. Suddenly your mates stopped hearing from you, your family started to see you less, your world got smaller and smaller until they were your only world. And that wasn't an accident. They mirrored everything about you. Your taste in music, your sense of humour, your values, your dreams. It felt like you'd found your other half, but you hadn't. You'd found somebody who'd studied you like a textbook and then reflected back at you what you wanted to see. They weren't compatible with you. They were just impersonating compatibility. So what do you do with this new information? Maybe you've just started a new relationship and something just feels a bit off. Maybe you're years out of a relationship and now you're only just starting to see what's happened to you. Either way, here's what I need you to understand. First, trust the discomfort. If something feels too good to be true, it generally is. If you find yourself thinking, this seems like a dream, pay attention to that. Healthy love doesn't need to rush. Healthy love gives you room to breathe, to think, to maintain your own life. If somebody's pushing you for commitment before you're ready, that's not passion, that's pressure. Secondly, watch what happens the minute you set a boundary. That's the real test. Say no to something. Say you want a night to yourself. Say you're not ready to say I love you yet. And a healthy person will respect that. They might be disappointed, but they'll understand. A narcissist, on the other hand, they'll act like you've wounded them. They'll guilt trip you. They'll accuse you of not caring enough. They'll push harder. And that reaction tells you everything you need to know. Thirdly, if your love bombing experiences in the past and you're wondering why you fell for it, I need you to hear me clearly now. It's not your fault. These people are experts. They've run this rodeo before. They know exactly which strings to pull because they've spent loads of time studying exactly what strings to pull. You weren't stupid. You weren't weak. You were targeted by somebody who saw your capacity for love and then just exploited it. And here's the truth they never want you to know. That honeymoon period, it was never real. It was a trap dressed as a fairy tale, a cage with flowers on the bars. And the person you fell for, well, they didn't exist. They were a mask worn long enough just to get you to stay. But you You are real. Your love was real. Your hope was real. And none of that makes you a fool. It makes you human. And the difference is now that you see it. You see the pattern, you see the games, and you'll never fall for it the same way ever again. That's not weakness. That's wisdom. And wisdom is what makes us heal. And if any of this feels familiar, I want you to sit with that. Not with shame, but with recognition, because recognition is the first step out. I'm Aaron, this is Shattered Mirrors, and I'll see you on the next one. So if this video gave you a moment of clarity, or just validated the hell of what you've been going through, then please do me a favour, hit that like button. Not for my vanity, but to send a signal through the noise. It tells the algorithms to send this video to someone else who's still trapped, someone else who thinks they're still crazy. And if you want to keep walking this path to freedom with us, then please subscribe. Let's get the truth out there.